next week's vlog.
Yes! Yes! Kano, get in there.
We're not ahead, we're not in control of the game yet, so we've got to make sure that the energy levels not stay as high, they get higher.
Ball's bouncing. It's there to be won. Swift gets there first, but it's caught late. It's a really nasty clash of heads.
Here at Frimley today, playing Frimley Green. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously need 3 points after Tuesday night, so yeah, it's going to go and join the lads. Let's do it.
That's the next week's vlog.
No pressure, don't fuck it up.
Oh,
Get me in here.
Yeah,
Get me
Have it.
I'm alright to film, I'm quite calm, but I'm just taking every game as it comes. It might be against my old team, but it's not going to change anything. Still looking to get 3 points and play the same way we've been playing. No, of course I want to get one up on my old team, but it'll be a hard test, especially down here, but I think we're good enough to get 3 points, to be fair.
No, I just think that as a group, not discrediting Tadley in any shape, way or form, but I think there's a few players in there with a lot of experience that just felt a little bit embarrassed of how that game ended. They realised that they should have really killed that game when we had the opportunity and we didn't, but then we should have easily been able to defend the 2-0 lead against those for 15 minutes and we didn't. But that's something we reacted very well on Thursday. Training was really good Thursday night. Boys were in good form, the session was good, technically it was very, very good, so hopefully that will come out today.
Yeah, I think we're confident going into every game because we believe the ability in the group. It's just up to them to go out there and actually put it all together. It is still quite a new group, so I think when we have these setbacks we have to be sort of realistic about where we are at the moment, and it's a group that haven't played a lot of football together, so there will be setbacks along the way. The sooner we get it sort of ironed out, the better.
Last year I made my stamp, and then this year's about kicking off, I guess, but it hasn't been easy for me because obviously I missed pre-season with the lads, and there's so much competition here now, which is good. Obviously betters us players, makes everyone stronger, so boys need to bounce back. I was there watching on Tuesday night, and obviously it was gutting to see from being 2 goals up, so we've got to bounce back today and be positive, so the atmosphere is good in the change rooms.
Listen, I get we went out a little bit earlier, slightly different, just to make it a bit more relaxed for you out there, and I get people getting a little bit frustrated with it. We must make sure that we're on it from the start, but that's got to be controlled aggression. I don't need people going out there and getting sent off within seconds. I don't need people going out there and getting a yellow card within seconds. We need to make sure we are aggressive, but it's controlled aggression so that we stay in the game and we have an effect on the game in every position. This is now about you. This is not about me, not about Dean, Dan, Ozen, Nate, not about anybody else. This is now about you. How you react to what happened the other day. Okay, and it's not going out there 100 mile an hour and smashing people, but it's about getting the ball down and expressing what we can do as a team. We've got some very good footballers, and very good footballers in terms of those that head and kick it and win challenges and aggressive, to those that can create things, take opportunities, stick it in the back of the net. There's a difference in player, always will be. That's why we've got different positions, and it's important that you work at your maximum today. But there is no point coming all the way here, going out for a warm-up, going out there for 90 minutes to come back and then think, oh, I could have done a little bit better today. It's not good enough. It just is not good enough. There's too many, I think, in these changing rooms that felt a bit embarrassed about the other night, and they don't want it to happen again. And it's important that we react immediately and go out there and express how good we can actually be.
Boys, listen, make sure we go out with energy. Make sure we go out and compete all over the pitch, right? Yes, don't go and do anything stupid, but we need to be going into games setting a tempo that suits us, not reacting to what other teams do and then bouncing off that. Tuesday night, you were one finish away from going 3-0 up on a night where we hadn't even played very well. That shows the quality that is sat in it. It was only the momentum shift in the game and not reacting to it well that cost us, right? So we've learned from that, so that won't happen today. Make sure today is a good experience as a group. We come in here, we're buzzing.
In goal, Farnham line up with former Frimley Green shot stopper James Ferguson, and a back four that looks very familiar to Farnham fans, with James Batchelor at right back, Tom Smith at left back, Ashley Lloyd and Liam Pessell in the middle, Sean Swift, Jack French and skipper Kane Fitzgerald in midfield, and Luke Perkins and Owen Dean either side of Connie Young, who's in for Matt Bunyan. Among the substitutes, we've got Will May, called up from the under-23 squad. Manager Darryl Evans will be very happy with his progress. He's already bagged 4 goals this season. Can he make an impact off the bench? It's Owen Dean. There's a lovely ball through to Young. Young's in on goal. His touch can't quite get past the keeper. Farnham creating lots of chances early on here. Fitzgerald. Inside to French. Opens up a bit. He can't quite make contact with his left foot.
Go on, Jamo.
Lloyd's going to have to come across. He cuts in. Saved by Ferguson. Ball's bouncing. It's there to be won. Swift gets there first, but it's caught late. It's a really nasty clash of heads. Both players down.
Let's go. I don't think it was his face. Yes, please. Let's go. Be there quicker.
The birds were lucky now.
Obviously, AJ Usyk tonight. Sean looks like he's done 12 rounds. Are you alright?
No, I feel fine. Like, I'm fine. It's just you don't want to risk it. You know? It's one of them things though. It's not like it's just annoying, really, isn't it? I expected it from them. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
I knew they was going to be in for a rough. Yeah, I think it's just, like, I haven't actually seen it. Is it bad? It's the teeth, like, and your eyes. The bow kills. Like, smiling hurts.
But it couldn't work out for me what you've done. We weren't sure if it was nose or if you've done your teeth. Or
It's probably a load of blood on the pitch.
Do not take this complacency out there in the second half. You've done well. The quality has to be better. You can see that. Where at times we look very, very good and we're moving the ball. At times, and I'll give you a little bit of an excuse with the ball. Some of the decisions are got nothing to do with the ball. Nothing to do with the pitch. Some of the decision making we're not making the right. But you're making a decision. Okay, and the drive to take control, especially in the middle of the park, is good. You've slotted in very, very simply in there. You've been absolutely superb, absolutely superb. And that's what we need. We're not ahead, we're not in control of the game yet. So we've got to make sure that the energy levels not stay as high, they get higher.
I think you've actually played pretty well. Right? Some of the stuff we've asked for with the wide boys coming inside, making runs from out to in, we've nearly got in what, three, four times. Yeah, and we've had shots at the end of it. That comes from you as well. You need to start opening your mouth more to them. Talking. Where do you want them? Where do you want them? Tell them where the centre forward is. Right shoulder pass. Lloydie, come round here. Open your mouth up. Do that some of their job for them. They then talk to Ben in front of them. Where's Perry? You stay there. Front 4, front 5, go and win us the game. That front 5 plus subs will win us this game. Mm-hmm. All right? Could be one goal. It might be tight today. But that'll be enough, all right? That will be enough. Do not concede to them.
Frimley have really struggled playing out the back. They've done it again here, Dean. Fitzgerald! Farnham lead.
Yes! Kano, get in there.
Farnham looking to double that lead here in the second half. And they just might do that. They have. It's Young stepping in for Matt Bunyan. Connor Young makes it 2 and gets his first goal of the season.
Go on, go for goal, Dino. Yes! Get in, Dino. All Dino.
Frimley are going to need something special to get back into this one. And he's not closed down. He's done well. It's a tremendous effort. Just seconds remain. Ferguson's come to claim it. He's not dealt with it. It's smashed in for the second time in 5 days. Farnham Town have let a 2-goal lead slip. And from nowhere, Frimley Green have levelled the game in a game Farnham really should have won. It's the same old story. and Frimley Green have levelled the match and have surely stolen a point at the death. Sean Birchnell will not be happy, and it's Frimley Green 2, Farnham Town 2.
The phrase has been set for me. We've got to learn and we've got to do it quickly. Honestly, we can't come here and be in control, because we were in control, there's no doubt about it, we're in control, we're playing well, we're creating opportunities, to then, honestly, we can't keep continuing to do this. And we don't learn, because the other night we did exactly the same thing. And what was more concerning is, again, ball in that far corner, and we nearly, if we hadn't had some pace about it to get back, we'd have been right in it. Absolutely right in it. We've got to learn, have to learn. We've got experience in here, so it's not about learning. We've got experience that have got to take control of situations. And there's got to be times when we play and we look good and we can create, and there's times we have got to be horrible. And we're horrible, compact. That's why we've made substitutions, to make it a bit more compact, to allow them no passing channels to get through us. And they still managed to do that. I mean, I don't know what happened over there, but on the first goal, but he was under no pressure whatsoever. He stepped inside our box, past 3 of our players under no pressure, and bent one in the corner. That's not good enough. Not good enough. Because I tell you something now, that's not what they did. They didn't allow Owen Dean to step past 3 players, put it in the corner. So why are we doing it? We've got to be better. Got to be better. And the thing is, I say we've got to be better, but these are your standards, not mine. You set your own standards. You know that's not good enough. But we can't keep sitting after games in a change rooms or out here saying it's not good enough. You've got to fix it, and you've got to fix it quickly.
Disappointing again to throw a couple of goals away at the end. Any difference in the performance today?
I thought it was a lot better than from the other night. I thought we had a lot more control. I think we created a few more opportunities. The passing or the patterns of play we worked on Thursday they were out, and we actually did quite well in times. But we can't concede goals like that. I mean, they're wide player there, stepped past 3 of our players inside the box, and we've allowed him to just bend one in the corner. Not good enough. And again, goalkeeper's come out, made his decision to catch under pressure. Maybe the decision was to punch it. We've got 4 or 5 people in our box, and we've got nowhere near the bloke smashing it in from 12 yards, and we've got to be better. We have to react better. We have to make sure we learn quickly. And unfortunately for young Swifty, who's just gone off to Frimley there, he looks like he's fractured his jaw by some. It looks quite bad, to be fair. Ben went in there. Unfortunately, we then had to sub Ben, because unfortunately on those fine lines the referee didn't give him. He was not going to give him another chance, and we need somebody that can compete in that middle of the park. So we had to come back. But no, I mean, Connor went up top for Bunners, and I thought he did well.
Put a real shift in.
Yeah, put a shift. So again, this is where the squad's important.
Yep.
But we've got to learn from these 2 games that we've just had in the last 72 hours, and we've got to be better.
Feels exactly the same as it did on Tuesday night. So if you've watched the last episode, you'll know how I felt after that game. Incredibly deflated. Same story this time. 2-0 up. Feel like we're in control. Let a goal in. Panic. And then let a last-minute goal in again. Very, very disappointing. I think Camberley drew in the cup. They were meant to be our Tuesday game. That'll probably mean there'll be a replay. So training this week coming up. There's obviously a lot of work to be done in order to get us up to the standard we need to be playing at, and winning games. And the boys know that, and the guys know that. So yeah, lots of work to be done. But see you in the week. It might be Camberley. If we don't think it is, it's probably going to be training.
And bring it down. Why are you not catching it? HP, man. Dan, if your ball made it... On it then, Sean! Jambo, that's you! That's all you want for our centre half. Kano, that's you! Keep it up! Kano! Keep it up!
She's just one corner.
What are we doing goals-wise?
Put it there. Drop it there, we'll go.
Didn't do that on Saturday though.
Going to work on a little bit of shape tonight. Once we've done the shape business, we're then going to flow into really what will be attack versus defence into that shape. Okay? Anybody got any dramas? Can't feel they want to train? Don't want to train? Don't like training? Good. Oh, we will have some work in between there as well, because it is Tuesday. We might as well, haven't we?
My groin's a bit tight.
Yeah, yes, I knew that would come in.
Because in here we're doing a possession.
Yeah.
And then from that
we're going to go straight into the phases and then we're going to the game.
Yeah.
And then hope that the light stays.
Yeah. Provided the 2 dots.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Jambo and Will, you're holding the same space.
No goal! Pink ball!
Okay, so obviously in training, trying to get the stuff right for the weekend, bank holiday weekend, 2 games in 3 days. You obviously saw on Saturday that Sean Swift got an injury. Just had a text from him, just had a call from the doctor, and they have had a specialist look at my scans. Apparently I have a fractured orbital bone, which is basically the eye socket. I've got another appointment tomorrow, but these things take a lot longer to heal, so he's going to be out for a few weeks, which is a bit of a blow, especially ahead of bank holiday weekend, and then a few other games that are coming up. We've got a cup game coming up as well in the next few weeks, so lots to think about obviously in terms of team selection over the next few games, and let's see how it goes.
So yeah, so really good to see the progression from Will. Set a great example, not only for the whole team, but the transition and the integration that we're trying to do with everybody here. The great, advocate for the club, started when he was younger, has gone right through the development side and is now playing first team football. Had a great couple of games for the under-23s, and every manager normally would be like, oh, he's absolutely devastated that he's not here. But what's really exciting is when they are taking your players, because then you're doing something right. And to get 3, 4, 5 goals already in the development side, there's only one thing you should be doing, is knocking on the first team gaffer's door, and that's what he's done. So he got a few good minutes for the first team, and fingers crossed this is going to carry on, and hopefully this will set a precedence for everyone within the club, and also inspire the other team members, not only in the under-18s but in the other development squad that are coming through, that we can then get them to progress through and build a pipeline for the first team football.
We just got bounced back from Saturday. A few of us made some errors from Saturday we got to put right, but
yeah, looking forward to getting back to it. We wanted the game tonight against Camberley to put Saturday right, but obviously got to wait a little bit longer and hopefully get the 3 points and get 8 on Saturday. 6 points over the weekend. 6 points over the weekend's the aim. Nothing less really. So good session tonight again. Back at it Thursday and see this one at left back on Saturday.
Clean sheet wins.
Clean sheets wins games.